dude, it's still ridiculous. Like
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
150,
Like
18 damage.
yeah, the only thing that I can get out of that is that roaches have half the range of a
Although
stock.
the weapon speed is not very fast, and the range is really low. But still, they're really good.
Yeah, but like
And the
yeah,
APM is leveling out. I think actually when we were playing this game, I don't know, like I think we were both not playing our best, like our fastest, but I don't know. Maybe
yeah. I generally like when I'm sober, I'll usually float around 80 APM. At least out of the replays that I've watched, like when I'm laddering up, I'll stick right around 70 to 80 APM. Uh, However, when I've had a slight amount to drink, I definitely do not do not boost APM in the off time. I just sit there and watch because that's what I like to do. So there you go.
hmm well, yeah, I think this game we did a lot more macro than usual. Usually one of us loses after the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, even before the first 20 minutes, like usually, I mean, you're a fan of the fast expand, which I definitely think that Zerg, like if you're playing Zerg, you have to fast expand. Like if you really want to, like if you look at all the top players when they're playing Zerg, they fast expand. Like one base play from Zerg is not that effective. If you're on one base and you can contain in one base, then Zerg cannot do that much. Like the way that Zerg is meant to be played is to expand and build creep and expand and build creep. Like the more creep you have is the more territory you have, and the more territory you have, the more authority you have in the game. So you're trying to keep the expansions up and the creep up, and you can't do that on one base. Like you can hold your main, but that's about it.
Okay, I definitely got a tech switch here to mutas. Not sure if you saw it with that or not. But, I mean, I have plenty to hold him off if he attacks. But, so I guess I'm hoping to harass with those. Muta's very good at harass against Protoss.
Yeah, I mean, and even more so against Terran because mutas are far faster than Vikings and anything that Terran can put up. If I decide to go Phoenix, Phoenix are a good counter to mutas, but at the same time, it's you have to invest a lot to get in the game. I mean, it's your Phoenix come up. Here I
You're
have
getting
enough
kind of
stock.
quiet. Make sure you speak up.
Oh, my bad.
Man, I'm not a fan of this lag. I think my internet is messing up.
Yeah.
But,
Well, in any case, it looks like your income is almost. Oh no, I just picked up, but it was like almost double mine, which is weird.
the
I'm on two bases.
income messes up sometimes. I guess.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused about that because I was on two bases just like yourself. But
Yeah, so technically, you should be destroying because you're a Protoss on 3 bases,
yeah.
and I'm a Zerg on
Oh yeah,
2.
yeah, you can see the harvester count catch up now. So we're 57 over 44. Um, I think that's another crucial thing about the game. Like I watch a lot of when you see a lot of high level games, like it gets to the point where you see somebody that has like 100 harvesters, and that's half the count. Like that's you're literally just cutting half what you could have had in an army. You have 100 drones. You have crazy amount of resources, but at the same time, like you can only have 100 food worth of army, which really is not that big because most of the higher level units, like you look at a Colossus, that's six. A Stalker, that's two. That's a pretty small army when you have that many harvesters. So always try and keep it like honestly like between 50 and 60. 60 max is like where you want to be at if you're really trying.
Now, you have started building Colossus, which is not the way to fight against mutas.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame that on the intoxication factor. Once I should have definitely scouted. I should have seen those mutas with the probes. I thought that you were going a
Dude, they
rogue.
were destroying your base. And then you decide, I'm just
Yeah, I
gonna.
was not so much worried about that because you don't really need a base. Like bases are kind of overrated. Like, when you're playing high level, you don't need bases. Like bases are just kind of existential. You don't really need it. It's nice to have, but it's not crucial. So here, I'm just content to let these mutas kind of just shoot at all of my stuff. Now I decide that I should Probably
lose
just
your Colossus.
yeah. Sure, what's going on with that one? That guy's like, you know what? Let's yeah.
So
So
I think
I'm
this is
looks the mini map kind of makes it looks like I'm confused about whether I should attack or pull back because I was kind of jockeying back and forth for a second, but looks
yeah
like I'm fit to go attack. That's awesome, micro there. You see how I have my zealots in between all my stalkers so they can't do anything at all. I have Colossus there, and he's just like, yo, what up? I'm about to stand here with all the zealots, and they're not going to do anything just because, you know, that's how we do it.
yeah. Then I had a bunch of roaches there too. So
It's true. I also decided I
nice
probably should not,
try.
even though my stalkers have twice as much range as the roaches, it's just not worth it to me.
I was
I
gonna
don't.
say something about the mutas. When you're going for a base and you're trying to harass, you gotta take out those pylons like this so you can unpower those warp gates, and always make sure you go for drone probes. But yeah, I think muta harass is actually best against Protoss. It's just brutal. I feel bad sometimes because it just they destroy the probes so fast. I think I actually come around here again and get all of those.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely do. Like, and you're there for like 2 seconds. Just wait for a second, and you see the mutas come around. Really, like phoenixes are a pretty good counter against mutas, but to get enough phoenixes to really, if a Zerg player is going to heavy mutas, it's really hard to find T-Rexes, as Husky so endearingly called it out. Look at him point that like that. They do look like T-Rexes. If you look on the bottom, where they're
Yeah, I
highlighted.
did. I already did that last game. This looks pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, just how the mutas run around. They come in and just all my probes are gone.
It's like magic. They disappear. And then also Colossus also disappear.
Yeah, my Colossus are just definitely not in the right area for that, but oh well.
Yeah. So pretty slow game at this point. I think we were both just like look, our APMs are almost together. Yours
And
is
you're
actually
floating almost 3,000 minerals.
yeah. Well, you see with the Zerg, it's not so bad to float. I think once you've got a bunch of bases, because then you can build a bunch of units that counter whatever they have, their unit composition. Since you,
I mean, that, and at the same time, like, Zerg is so gas intensive. Like, you can, even if you, I mean, maybe you could build like a million Zerglings, but, if you don't have the gas, then you really cannot build that much.
yeah, and Mutaball, I mean, it's just so powerful. I think I played a 4v4 once, and all three of my teammates left and gave me all their money because they were kind of noobish. But I had 3/3 upgrades on my mutas, and I took on 4 people and took them all out. Two of them had mass carrier, but that mutaball, it just rapes.
Yeah, like, Terran has their MMM and Zerg just has their M. Like, you get a ball of bio or just Mutalis and very good. Yeah, so obviously you have a lot of roaches, a lot of lings, and a lot of mutas. And I'm still just on gateway units with a couple, or, yeah, 2 Colossus interchanging. Really, you want to get to the point where you have about 4 or 5 Colossus are where you want to be at. Just because, like, in the time it takes, like, a Mutable or something like that to focus them down, they're taking a lot of losses, especially if you single target with your stalkers. Once you get to the point where you have enough to just one shot, you just click, and just break them down like that.
Actually, I'd suggest if
Yeah,
I'm floating a good 3,000 here.
I don't understand, like, what am I floating now? Yeah, look at that. I'm spending all my money. I'm on 3 and then 4 bases. Like, that's the magic of mutas and hydras. Like, I can spend all my money, be on 4 bases, and still just get liquidated by mutas and hydras. Yeah.
Pretty interesting game here. I guess I'm still, I don't know. I probably could have attacked right now and won, but maybe not even.
Yeah, no, I probably could have held off if you attacked right now. Or it looks like they're attacking right now anyways, but...
I wonder if they're going to be able to hear you, because I put the speakers considerably lower for you last time.
Oh, we probably should have checked that out before we just casted a 40-minute long fucking game. But, in any case, you
No,
see
actually,
the force field.
we did check it out.
I'm trying to block off the force fields. Apparently did not do that well at all. Yeah, force field play against roaches is super strong because the range on stalkers is literally twice as long. So if you can get 2 behind and 2 in front, you can trap them in there and literally just pick them off and not take any damage at all. Like, don't hurt your shield or nothing.
Look, you're exactly right. Range 6, range 3.
Yep. Yeah, but there definitely are the brood lords in play, which I think have a range of like 10 or
Range
something.
9.5.
Alright, I'm off by 0.5, I hear, not the greatest cash in the world, and, I do this professionally, we do have sponsors and stuff like that, but I don't know every detail.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
we don't actually have sponsors.
No, we definitely don't have sponsors, nor do I think that we'll ever get sponsors due to our sloppy casting play, but it does not matter, because doing this for fun right now. So I have the Colossus in play.
Whatever. Yeah, why are you still building Colossus, dude? Like, I guess I'm building Hydras, Colossus are good against them, but yeah, it's not looking good for you anymore.
Yeah, I'm definitely building Colossus, because, I can, They are, I have Colossus, why not build them?
I guess, yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you look at the resources loss, I'm definitely getting murdered in resources loss right now. Same amount of units almost, but that's why a lot of Zerglings, which cost like 25 minerals for 2 of them, 12.5 for 1.
I wonder if broodlings count for that.
Actually, I don't think so, because you don't pay for broodlings,
Yeah. Well, anyway, this is pretty much over. You have about 5 probes left. Let's check. 9, sorry. And I only have 39. I guess I mined out
Yeah, so
2.
it's still a relatively close game. At this point, I'm thinking I need to switch tech, because I'm still very much in this. And I have my Stalker army, which is pretty savage, Like those 5 Stalkers really could take on at least as much as Jay has. So I'm trying to go mic those around. Those Hydras are running away in fear just because that Stalker army is pretty formidable. It's gonna be a close battle right here. Blink, see the Blink micro is really crucial, but yeah, unfortunately they're not.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I mean, I lost my queen. I think I'm screwed.
So the creep can no longer be spread. I'm gonna micro those Phoenixes around a little bit.
Where?
Not looking good for Zerg right now. After losing the queen, it's a long road to recovery.
Oh, this is a big hit right here. This thing is unpowered. I think that's why you're gonna lose.
Yeah, actually I definitely agree. If that had been powered...
And, oh man, look, you just lost the power.
Sure.
You can't let that happen, man.
Yeah, once I lost that gateway, I think it was just straight downhill from there. Like, I definitely had control up until that point. But
You can still do this, though. I mean, it's not over yet.
well, I do have the 4 probes, the 4 harvesters in play.
Oh no,
Harvesters,
dude.
like, little known fact, harvesters versus mass brood lords and hydras, very good, very good, very good. Because you're going to have to take the hydras, and you're going to have to single target out those probes. Because those probes are going to do
There's
damage.
one. Let's see if we can find the other ones. Where'd they go?
They're probably waiting for a surprise attack.
Oh no, you just have one left now.
Yeah, there's just that one.
Come on, man, you can do this.
Yeah, so at this point, I'm thinking I'm going to put a Nexus down with 70 minerals.
Oh, there's the GG.
Oh, Eugene, wow. Alright, so I decided to spare you. I didn't want to embarrass you or anything. So I did decide to GG that. Which, of course, meant got to go, not a good game. I was definitely still about to win this. I just had to go leave and take care of some business. You know how that is, but...
Okay, I hope that was interesting. Maybe not. Maybe we'll try to cast a more interesting game. But, thanks for watching.
We're supposed to
If you,
cast one right now. Like, let's not lie about it. We're just literally about to put another one up. We're going to the
okay,
bathroom, take another couple shots of Belvedere, and just buck. So, game
okay,
kids, it's TvM. We casting that shit, and how we being out. Wow, out.
okay.